Hello, my friends, Evolutionary Energy Arts family. We have a tsunami in Indonesia that apparently was caused by Krakatoa, a volcano going off. And so some footage has come out. So that was powerful, to say the least, and terrifying. And so, very scary situation. They say at least 20 dead, at least 165 wounded. Yeah, looking at that, you would think those numbers would probably go up. So they say that the possible cause of the tsunami was underseas landslides after Krakatoa volcano erupted. And there's a lot of dangers, and we were just talking on this morning's video about the Meteo tsunami that was in Florida, and talking about just the dangers of being on the coast. So of course, you know, the coast and the Ring of Fire is a totally different level, and you know, this type of thing could happen. It could happen in the Atlantic. Don't forget about the Canary Islands. Don't forget about La Palma. And so it could happen in more places than just one. Indonesia's had now a second tsunami this year, and this is out of the BBC again, talking about the tsunami that hits Indonesia after Krakatoa. Very scary, obviously, situation. We're praying for all those people. And we do have also over in Indonesia, Karangetang volcano. It's actually showing a sharp increase in activity as well. And the alert level has been raised there as well. So a lot of activity going on in Indonesia. If you guys, you know, those that have been with me a long time, if you remember back to like March when we were talking to Asia, you know, she was saying how Indonesia is going to be very, very hard hit. And it's been a long time. We'll have to get Asia back in on the show again. And so we were talking about the hail in Australia, just tremendous hail. And as this is saying, hail apocalypse in Sydney. And it was declared a catastrophe. And some of the size of the hail coming down was just brutal. I mean, look at that. That's definitely potentially lethal. And we have, this is out of Strange Sounds, at least 50 cows suddenly dropped dead in coastal India. They were mysteriously found dead near a village, and when I looked into this, I found that really it's actually over 250 that have died in the past 3 days, and they're thinking it's related to pneumonia, really, because of the weather, is what they're thinking. But over 250 they found dead in just the past few days. And this was sent in by Deborah, and it's useful information, 5 ways to protect yourselves from cell phone radiation. And you could do it by one, stop using the cell phone if you don't need to. And secondly, don't sleep with it near you, as well as don't sleep with a router or modem near you. Keep your distance, so when you're using it, try to keep it away from your body. You're better off going with the hands-free or using speakerphone. Reduce EMF exposure at home. So, you know, if you do have a landline, use that whenever you could. Use an EMF shielding device, and they often come in the form of holsters and cell phone holders that can block radiation. And so you could search for that on Amazon, or check in your local store and seek good reception. Another good reason to use your cell phone only when you have 5 bars of reception. If your phone has good reception, it will use up less power for transmissions, thereby reducing the amount of radiation it emits. So phones that have poor reception have to work harder to transmit. So my friends, again, basically to recap, we have a tsunami hit in Indonesia. Very scary sight for sure. Praying for everybody there. And as always, God bless, my friends. Namaste.